Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to read a story about learning to love yourself just the way you are. So let's go ahead and get into it. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a little girl named Alara. Alara had bright orange hair and pale skin, and she loved living in her fantasy world, full of brave adventurers and evil wizards. At school, though, the kids would make fun of her hair and her stories. "Go back to your fairy tale world, Alara," they'd tease her. So eventually, she stopped talking about her favorite things. She even hid her hair under a plain blue hat every day. One afternoon, Alara saw some classmates heading to the forest. "I wonder what they're doing," she thought. Curiosity got the best of her, so she followed them. They were playing an adventure game. There were elves and wizards and trolls. And when Alara heard this, she wanted to join in. "Can I play too?" she asked. No thanks," one of the kids replied. "We don't want any losers on our team." Then he mimicked her with a silly, high-pitched voice. "A loser, a loser, a loser." Alara felt tears stinging her eyes, so she turned and walked away. As soon as she reached home, she took off her hat and let out a loud sob. Her mother noticed her crying and asked what happened. Alara told her everything, ending with, "I wish I could be brave like the hero in my story, instead of a scaredy cat in real life." Her mother hugged her. "Oh, honey, you are brave." She pointed outside. "Every time you step outside, you show amazing bravery. You face the world with a brave heart, just like the heroes in your stories." Alara shook her head. "I'm not brave. I'm just a scaredy cat." Then she ran to her room. That night before bed, Alara sat on her bed thinking. She realized her mom was right. She was being brave every day by facing the kids at school. Suddenly, an idea popped into her head. She grabbed a piece of paper and wrote down everything she liked about herself. First, she loved her bright orange hair. It reminded her of her favorite color, sunset. Next, she loved adventuring in her mind. She could be anything or anyone she wanted. Finally, she was proud of how kind she was. She always helped little kids cross the street, and she volunteered at the animal shelter every Saturday. Alara smiled. This was the start of something great. From then on, whenever she felt insecure, she would read her list. It reminded her that she didn't need to change who she was to be loved. She started standing taller and smiling wider. Soon, Alara was feeling more confident than ever. One day at school, her teacher announced, "We're having a Brave Kids Day. Tell me about a time you showed bravery." All the kids raised their hands, but Alara was unsure if she should share her story. It felt scary, but then she remembered her list. Taking a deep breath, she stood up. "Last week I was walking home from school when I saw a group of kids pushing another kid around. Even though I was scared, I walked up to them and told them to stop. They listened and apologized." When Alara sat down, everyone clapped. Her teacher smiled. "Thank you, Alara, for showing us that bravery doesn't mean being fearless. It means doing the right thing, even when you're scared." Alara beamed. She finally understood. Being brave wasn't about not being scared. It was about being yourself, despite your fears. And that's our story. Now let's talk about what it means to be brave. What do you think Alara was the most proud of when she made her list? Being proud of yourself is important. Sometimes we feel better about ourselves when we do nice things for others. When Alara bragged about helping the younger kids cross the street and volunteering at the animal shelter, how did that make her feel? Helping others makes us feel good about ourselves. Now let's look at this word cloud. Can you tell what the story was about by looking at these words? Why do you think these words were chosen? These words were chosen because they are important parts of the story. Can you find the word that describes how Alara felt at the start of the story? Yes. The word scared is the perfect way to describe how Alara felt. Do you remember when she stopped talking about her favorite stories? That's because she was scared of what the other kids would think. She also felt scared when she wanted to join in on the game, but the kids said no. What did Alara learn at the end of the story? Alara learned that being brave isn't about not being scared. It's about doing the right thing, even when you are scared. Think of a time when you had to be brave. It could be something big or small. Did you face your fear and do the right thing? I hope you did. You're a brave kid. Just like Alara, you can be proud of yourself for trying new things and doing the right thing. Sometimes it's hard to be proud of ourselves. We compare ourselves to others and want to be more like them. When Alara compared herself to the other kids, she felt insecure. She felt like she didn't belong. Sometimes when we compare ourselves to others, we forget to appreciate our own unique qualities. Our differences are what make each one of us special. If you're struggling to be proud of yourself, here are some tips. 1. Focus on your strengths. Everybody has something they're good at. Maybe you're really good at making people laugh. Or maybe you're a fantastic artist. Make a list of your strengths. It will remind you of how awesome you are. 2. Try new things. Trying new things helps us grow and discover new talents. You might surprise yourself with what you're capable of. If you try your best and don't give up, you'll be proud of yourself for challenging yourself. 3. Help others. Doing nice things for others can make us feel satisfied and happy. So next time you have the chance to help someone, be generous with your kindness. It will make you feel good about yourself. Now, let's revisit the story and see if you can identify the theme. What is the main lesson or message of the story? The main lesson of the story is to accept yourself for who you are. Alara learns to accept her quirks and celebrate what makes her unique. The story encourages us to embrace our differences and appreciate our own unique qualities. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments below how you show bravery in your everyday life. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun stories and educational content. See you next time.